It's good to be home. First round on who?
She who thirsts buys the drinks first.
You won't pin me down with a rhyme, wizard.
She who declines gets the worst of the wines.
Unless the maid is on fire, shove off. Actually, just
Dad,
leave
I'm not
it.
a cow you can sell on the market.
Please, honey. Creditors are clawing at our door. This marriage will save the business. Just meet the Nilsson's son. One meeting. For us. For your family.
Excuse me, sir, quick question. Would you marry a stranger so your family can make buckets of gold? See?
It's not just her life. It's her mother's, her sister's, mine for goodness sake. Do you want to see us on the streets?
I want to be happy. And I already am. With Sasha.
The peddler's daughter? What? I won't stand for this.
Then leave. I've made up my mind.
Fine, you ungrateful, miserable brat.
Thank you. Here's to starting a new life. One of our own choosing.
The mead that hard.
The captain is gonna belt the heads off these lads if they keep singing. Stick around. It's gonna be quite the show. I think they've emptied half the maid's cellars between them. Absolute arse mongrels.
Want to hear a hot one? The other day, I met some folks who banded together to fight back. Against what, you ask? Hags. How stupid can you get? This is the kind of place where you sit with your back to the wall if you're smart. And I'm smart.
You know, Captain Grizzly, she glared at me once. Nearly pissed myself. It was amazing. It's 3 sheets to the wind or nothing, lads.
Gotta stay sharp in case the captain calls on me. She likes a bit of pearl diving, spot of keel hauling. Yo, argy-bargy if you get me. Are you giving me eyes? Too bad. This full mast is reserved for the captain.
Ain't no better grizzly than Captain. I mean, Captain than Grizzly. To Captain Grizzly! Oh, I'm cockeyed. Another! Where's me clap of thunder, boys?
Last time I hit the mead that hard.
Captain Grizzly, fierce as she. Ruled the Sorcoast mad, he sees. The waves rose over the bitch queen roars.
The blushing
The
mermaid,
blushing
where
maiden
15-year-old
comes.
Will snuck his first kiss.
You didn't kiss anyone until you were 15. Gods, what a tragic, sheltered life.
Oh, Captain.
I was exposed to all manner of riot and revelry. Hells, my father even urged me on once or twice.
The bitch queen favors me.
But I've always been a bit old-fashioned on these matters. I find more pleasure in a courtly dance than a loveless fling.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Peace and quiet. Rule the Sorkos man, he sees. Waves roars up, the bitch queen roars.
If you're some big fan of Duke Gortash, turn your ass around and walk. Preferably straight into the Arbor waters. Duke Gortash, bloody hells. Like that slimy prick gives a rat's arse about us.
Word of advice, don't open a tab here. I didn't pay for 16 months, and suddenly it's work off your debt or lose a limb. Not a bit of reason on them. Can't talk. I've to start these supplies for the kitchens, or Grizzly will have me head.
The washing maid it comes.
Do this room, do that.
If you're here for the music...
Umberly's tits. That's the last time I hit the mead that hard.
Almost drunk enough to...
Can't a captain be bloody hungover in peace? Oh. Why, hello there. Captain Grizzly at your service. What can I do for a long drink of water like yourself? Oh, there's drinks aplenty at the bar. Anything else? Well, those days are behind me, even for one as fine-looking as yourself. You're standing in it, smart-ass. Or her innards, at least. She may not sit on water no more, but she'll always be my ship. Oh, not this claptrap again. Listen, Laura was here, all right? Knocking back pints like there's no tomorrow. But she was alone. I saw head nor ass of this so-called kid, and when we tried to kick her out, she pulled a knife on my front man. Bet she didn't tell you that bit, huh? I run a bar. What use would I have with some little one running around, crying and shitting? Look, I know Laura from my pirating days. She ran with Bart Blackdagger's crew. Heard they tossed her overboard when she gutted the bosun over a game of cards. Now, I'd no beef with her before this. All are welcome in the maid. But threatening my staff, claiming we took her kid, she's bonkers. Dangerous. Next time she pulls a knife on me and mine, someone might die. Something has to be done. Gods! Do I have to spell it out for you? There is no child. Laura is mad as a box of frogs. She's dangerous. And I couldn't call myself a captain if I stood by and did nothing. I hate that it's come to this, but I'll pay a hoard of gold to whoever scuppers her. Permanently. No less insane than lying about having a kid. If you don't do it, I'll find someone else. You can make it painless. Not everyone will. Oh, you're no fun. I wanted you to stain your soul with the blood of an innocent mother.
Oh, well, guess I'll just decorate the room with your insides. They'll match my new carpet beautifully. Hello, Petal. Miss me? Did you think you were the first? That I didn't plan for it, Petal? Marina ran off with the child I was promised because of you. So I had to find myself a new one. And little Vanra was so very tasty. Oh, Petal, she'll thank me for it. Vanra sits in my belly, growing fat with power. In time, I'll vomit her up and have myself a fresh young hag to train. Unfortunately, that leaves me in a pickle. For while I'd love to rip your guts out, I shouldn't. Exertion is bad for the baby, you know. So, walk away. Walk away and let me a fine hag make. Or what? You'll kill me, touch me, and the girl dies. And I'll simply return, stronger than ever. A woman in my condition should be relaxing in the bath, not dealing with this nonsense. I'll leave you to my crew, matey. And should you somehow survive, stay away, or Vanra will suffer.
Don't waste a step.
I've missed this. Be quick.
Time to strike. Bye forever, pal.
Do you know, I think we have given offense. For the fallen.
Gonna bleed you. Cut you. Make all the holes.
Traitor. Destroyer.
Raggedy ballbag! Time to die! Blood! Blood! Blood!
Got a finger in your eye holes.
Time to kill.
I am fury. I am death.
Let's go.
For the fallen. Blood it shall have to be.
A spell a day.
Forever dauntless.
Can't afford to let up.
I was hoping she'd found some remote bog to rot in.
Well enough. Still
the city's been a shot.
Dad! Dad!
The hells is the captain? Why didn't she stop them freaks? The hells...
I've seen some dark shit down at the Maid, but I had never seen anything like them monsters. Thank you for taking them down.
They didn't bring much with them, of course. Not so much as a rattle for the big.
I can spare some things. My boy's all grown up.
You were seen vandalizing someone else's property. Perhaps you should smooth things over. Your apology is reluctantly accepted.
Let's get going.
Well, the city's been a shock to them after all.
Best keep your hands.
You and I may struggle to go unnoticed in such environs, Karlak.
No fighting in here.
True enough. Hard to hide pretty under a bushel.
I meant more in terms of size. Folk of our stature can be a lure for drunkards seeking a brawl, I have found.
Ooh, fun.
Bloody hells, that was some ruckus. I catch you fighting any more drunks, I'll toss you all outside, even if they did deserve a clatter. Red cap? One of them pointy-looking fuckers? You know, I thought I saw it... Ah.
Magic tickles your senses, the same you felt around the flaming fist in Basilisk Gate. Someone, or something, has tampered with his memory.
Sorry, mate. Only red near as my patrons' faces when they've had a few too many. Take it easy, yeah? You saw her change too? I tried to gut her, but she dug her claws in me and...
His eyes glaze over as the spell takes effect. His memory lost.
Here, mate. I know the captain's a bit of a battle axe, but a hag. You're out of line.
Where them beasties? I need a drink. Bloody hell.
You were seen stealing. Resolving this peacefully will require more caution than you displayed in what was taken is free to be reclaimed.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
We need to tell the captain about this. He's old friends with Grizzly.
We'll get the word out, but this ain't our problem. Nor yours, mate. Suggest you scarper while the going is good.
Don't be a dry
Ken, the monsters were human before. I saw it.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Come for a chat?
hide and hear me.
Ah, ally mine. We are reunited once more. I was just regaling sweet Isabel with tales of our prowess.
Very impressive. Thank you for helping Aelin. That wizard sounded absolutely dastardly.
I always do, with darling Isabel by my side. Enjoy the spoils of your victory. Spin memories of Leroican's death in your mind like silk floss. My darling, we must inform our friend of our news.
Indeed. I've scouted a Selûnite enclave outside the city. They faced the Absolute's armies and come out battered and bruised. Aelin and I will go to them, provide what help we can.
But fear not. When the time comes for you to face the foe of foes, Isabel and I will stand by your side.
We wouldn't miss it. Not for anything.
Go well, friend. We will see you soon. And with our great powers combined, this city will be saved.
Ah, my
It's so unfair. I tried to go to Duke Gortish's ceremony, but it was a closed event. All I wanted was a peek at him. He's gorgeous. I hope they make some commemorative stuff for Duke Gortash's big day. Maybe a chapbook or a poster. I'll buy them all.
Don't be a dry shade.
The Blushing Mermaid. Not my preferred drinking hole, dear readers. In fact, hole may be the perfect word to describe this tavern. The Blushing Mermaid is an adrift shipwreck in more ways than one. For starters, Excuse me? I must return to my work. The Baldur's Mouth Tavern Review doesn't write itself.
Fired for this? I'm off the clock, Ducal. Or I would be if it weren't for this blithering idiot. If you've got business at the counting house, it's just down the road.
This uniform's neat, isn't it? But why am I... Oh, wait. I had a shift at the counting house. Oops.
Could you at least try to stand up straight?
I am? Oh, that was a bad idea.
Don't you dare puke on your uniform.
The guard is busy with their patrol. Drink up at the Singing Lute. Local brews and specialty imports available.
What do you want? Brick? The bleeder! Do it yourself.
Gods, I can't stand this place.
You'll have to excuse us. My darling and I are enjoying the view of the city.
You moron! We could be fired for this.
Sure. The big creep never killed anyone.
Tell that to Glitterbeard. He'll have our heads.
Why don't you sit down for a bit?
Won't win this war on our asses, will we?
Bit busy, mate. We need to get these cleared before the next shipment arrives.
Please. I need to get this done.
I have no love for the sea. But the city would not be what it is without these ships.
I'll finish things.
That lends them its kind of beauty, I suppose.
Indeed. There is no more impressive sight than a Githyanki spelljammer with its astral sails unfurled.
A sweeter sight still. The world those ships might make if you plied them between the planes. Interplanar learning, trade.
10 days, maybe more.
Why stoop to barter when you have the power to take what you need?
You need to get some rest.
That's brilliant, Cadigan. You've got my vote.
Blasty. This cargo's heavy as lead. And I've got lumbago issues.
Should have docked her under one of those cranes and let the pulleys do the lifting.
Let's get the cargo spotted for unloading. Right now.
Some of these crates are heavier than I feel good about lifting.
My last decent mate joined the Flaming Fists. Now I'm stuck with these two lugs. The dock's gonna sink into the harbour before we get this tub unloaded.
Can you swim, Starry?
I'm not sure, honestly.
I've read the article.
It's been a couple of 100 years.
When do I get a break from
Oh, you're missing out. Loved it as a kid. Oh, this water looks nasty as hell, though.
Are the gods truly this petty?
10 days, maybe more.
Gortash is working us to the bone. You need to get some rest.
I'd like to get this tub out of here before they tighten the blockade.
Brilliant. You've got my vote.
this war on our asses, will we? Sounds worse than it is. I'll be all right.
I'm reminded of a book Father kept hidden in a drawer. The Salty Mermaid. Do you know of it, Shadowheart?
Fabian ran his calloused fingers along Allura's scales. Her tail quivered in response.
Taste me, Allura pleaded. Fabian smashed his lips against hers, and their tongues twisted together like two eels in the Sword Sea.
The pinnacle of good trash. Even I can't forget that one too easily. Your father is a man of fine taste.
Working us to the bone. You need to get some rest.
We have to get this tub out of here before they tighten the lock.
That's brilliant, Cadigan. You've got my vote.
With a flick of the wrist?
That's curious.
My...
My faith will guide me.
The corpse remains.
No time to rest. Come on, open up.
Good and quiet. Just how it should be.
The majestic shark, Relentless, aggressive, and unfortunately delicious. This one's days of predation are now over.
Really want to confiscate my cargo of ice wine? You're a little slow. You get the point eventually, citizen.
Maybe not.
Fresh from the sea, but still giving off a pungent... Being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now. Some guards would appreciate your generosity, but not this one. This one prefers old...
What are you doing? We cannot defeat the brain without that stone.
You were seen picking a lock. Some guards would appreciate your generosity.
Oi! I've been mugged. I'm here about my case.
We're dealing with an increased number of complaints, sir. Please wait your turn.
I don't leave my house now without a blade. The hell is this? South said she was investigating my case.
Blaze, Portia. We'll get to you when she gets here.
I'm sure.
I could always sell the house. But who would buy it?
Your escape has been cut short. Choose your next move wisely. Your words are suitably persuasive.
Even guards know upper crust softy. He's in charge of the fist, right?
What is that gonna do us? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
Is that the endless miracle?
No, Cole. They've got strikes on the sails.
Are those stripes? I see stripes.
A hero at heart.
Never a dull moment.
Wise and merciful Lord Gortat. We give thanks. We know you will drive back the army of the...
Does it never sleep?
Everyone has to contribute, my darling. We all have to take care of each other.
In my opinion, we should have a steel watch in every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad you asked. It would certainly help with the dishes. Left, left, right. Down the stairs, and what's the up the stairs?
Don't give me trouble now. That's curious.
I'm going to ask for directions.
No, no. The city is full of criminals.
In this part of town.
I wouldn't say I'm certain, just optimistic.
We're lost, aren't we?
Why don't we just retrace our steps?
If it hits a fist, it might blow them up. Bet you a million still.
Probably just a dead cat.
The latest news is,
Maybe a few. Ah, don't worry about the smell, citizen. Probably just the drains. Nothing to concern yourself with.
Oh, please. What about Old Anthony's candle? We just throw one of them.
Please, sir. Please. It's for my...
Poor woman. No doubt you came to this city hoping for a better life.
Anything would help. Any amount at all.
I feel a little dizzy.
Please, sir.
Poor woman.
Anything would... Please, kind sir. Can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die.
Please, sir. Oh, please.
Please.
Poor woman.
Anything would help.
I smell danger on the wind. Keep your weapons ready.
The only thing the wind's carrying is the smell of trout, Lae'zel. We're near the fish market.
Please, kind sir.
Discount my warning at your peril.
He's sick.
I get it, Lae'zel. Peril, danger, and so forth. All I can think of now is a nice fish dinner.
Maybe a few dead cats.
Please, kind sir. Can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die.
Please, sir. Oh, please.
That's curious. What's that? No use digging with my bare hands.
Millions, they're old. Still, though, I'll take old over none at all.
I told my third husband the very same on our wedding night.
Plenty to do and see in the gate. No need to barge in our private chat.
Just discussing the weather, dearie. Nothing of interest to you. That salt air does me good. Say what you will about the city, but at least everyone can find a sea view easy enough. Nine Fingers still keeping out of...
Go on, away with you.
bang, mate. Not a lot left. Same old, same old. The Absolute's closing in, and the Steel Watch is breathing down our necks. But still we fish.
To die.
I am fury. I am death.
I'm ready.
Put him up.
Cry about it.
I go hunting.
Battle of wits.
Indeed.
Talk to me. Got to press on.
This is my time. Coming through. Let's get this over with.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
Zahuagin. But why are they so close to the city?
Oh, gods! There's guts all over me.
Well, that could have gone a lot worse. Thanks for that.
Not that smell.
Ooh, I think I might have had my fill of fish for the next few 10 days.
Having these things lying around is bad for business.
Gods, all we wanted was a nice dockside walk, not an unscheduled menagerie visit.
Please.
Oh, disgusting creatures. I hope they dispose of them soon.
I have to admit, being attacked by sea devils definitely isn't my best date. But it wasn't the worst either.
Did you see? They popped up out of the water all around me. Bitch Queen's mercy.
Thanks again for dealing with those Sawagan. You saved more than just my livelihood. A bit quieter after the Shawagan attack, but that's to be expected. Loyal customers will be back.
Did you hear this was the best place to buy fish in the city as well? Seems they neglected to mention the sea devils.
Oh, I saw you fighting those monsters. You were magnificent, I think. I mean, I couldn't really see from where I was, but I bet you were. I just feel so much safer knowing there's people like you around to defend us. Or those creatures will think twice next time.
That was incredible! And just think what a story it'd make. When fish fight back. I mean, if when fish fight back doesn't tickle your fancy, how about... I don't know. That was the best one, to be honest.